Prime Loki settles in as time agent, and the search for the renegade Loki intensifies as it is discovered that traps are being set and hostages are being taken. Prime Loki works to understand the nuances of the consequences of time travel and a motive for the renegade Loki.
Today we are reviewing Loki. Welcome back to Clubhouse Movies. I'm your host, Mark Rubalcaba.
And I am your co-host and one of the Gruesome Twosome, Abel Pineda.
I am the second part of the Gruesome Twosome. Gruesome Twosome J, Jose Rodriguez.
That was slow.
Yeah, I was like, what's he talking about?
What is he dragging?
Yeah, first you said Abel, and I'm like, what? And then
Aaron.
My brain melted halfway through that, and I'm like, what am I doing again?
All right, are we going to get into this?
Yeah, let's do this. So this is Loki Season 1, Episode 2. As you know, we usually we call ourselves a movies podcast, but movies and TV are so intertwined and so similar now that we have, movies are TV. So we would be doing ourselves a disservice if we did not cover Loki. Yeah. So I'm going to start off by saying I like this episode. It was an improvement over the pilot episode, just because I think it was really cool seeing Loki in an office in a cubicle arguing with a cartoon clock. And it was just sort of like, I get it. And I didn't think I'd appreciate, domestic working Loki.
As much as you did.
As much as I did. Because he just seemed
studious.
With his weird computer monitor. His weird 50s computer monitor.
Yeah. I like how he was dressed up too.
Yeah, he was just dressed
so
for work.
Yeah. He was like, oh, I'm a human. Oh.
Well, yeah, my initial thoughts are definitely positive ones.
Yeah, no, I gotta agree, man. I think this episode was way better than the first one because now we had, we knew where they were going with it a little more so this time than the first one. First episode, you're kind of like, where are we gonna go? What is our direction that we're gonna pick and stick to? I kind of like where they're going with this one.
Pick and stick.
Yeah, I enjoyed this episode. The first one had its mystery. This one was like, all right, now that it's all the dust has settled, this is where we're going, boys.
Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, I agree.
I also liked the set pieces. To me, it was kind of cool going because they kind of started like you thought they were in like the Middle Ages, but then it's like this is a Renaissance fair in 1985.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh, that's cool.
That was cool. You know what's funny? I made an actual note on design language for this movie.
What
for the show? Yeah, so I was like, the design language of the sets feel like what someone in the 50s would think the year 2000 would look like.
Sorry, we got the audience isn't happy.
Wow, they're really letting me have it today.
You said design language. Okay, yeah, okay, it's okay, guys. Let him talk shutter speed and design.
Let him use his big words.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Big boy pants are on.
Yeah. Give us some film school.
Yeah. Okay.
Give us some film school, Lucas.
So about that lighting.
Anyway.
Did we
back to the show?
Did we find the S-stop?
I'm shooting an F18.
Yeah, okay. So what, the scene language, or is that what we...
It's
good.
Spoke
I liked
to me.
it.
In English.
The scene language doesn't read me. I read it.
I felt it. The texture.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I read that old English Renaissance.
Enough of that roast. Go ahead.
Cool off with some water.
No, when I read Renaissance, I looked away, so I didn't finish reading the whole thing. I just read Renaissance. I was like, all right, cool. Renaissance time. Yeah, it makes sense with me. So, when they're walking around, I'm like, wait, why aren't they dressed appropriately?
Yeah, there are people just dressed in what do you call it? Fanny packs and flip flops. I'm like, what's going on here?
Sounds like what I'm wearing now.
Yeah, it's like
you and your fanny pack, man. Still rocking that.
Heck yeah, dude.
You can't really look away from this episode. You have to really pay attention.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot that happens.
Yeah, a lot.
I looked away for a minute, and then that girl was fighting
oh, dude,
all over people. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
I must have rewound this episode 2 or 3 times. I'm just like, what was I doing?
That was such a cool power, though.
I feel bad now. Did you really want to talk about the scene language?
No, I'm good. I just had that note. That was like the one note.
Oh, really?
I just wanted to. I mean, I have many notes.
Now I don't feel bad.
That was really like
But
the nuance I wanted to talk about.
but I liked it how they went to Pompeii and they actually went to like a Rocks Cart in 2050. So I wrote down Rocks Cart, Walmart.
Yeah, I was like,
I really liked that. He was like, "Hey guys, you're all about to die," and I was like, "Yeah, whatever."
Yeah.
Because it makes sense that they'd be like, "Nah, this guy's crazy."
Well, there's people yelling right now in Koreatown right now, yelling, "We're all gonna die! We're all gonna die!"
yeah.
No one's
Yeah.
paying attention to
everybody's
them.
like, sure thing, buddy.
Yeah, I was like, "What if somebody actually did freak out?" And then I was like, "But if that happened today, everybody would be like, yeah, whatever."
Oh yeah,
And it was the same reaction. And then volcano.
yeah, that was
The
freaking
movie.
crazy. By the way, speaking of like, God, what tangent was I was going to go on? Jose, you're good at these.
The scene language.
No. No. I was going to say, I was actually going to talk about the relationship of Loki and Mobius.
I have that on my
you know?
note here as well.
Oh, nice. Oh, Jose, he free balls it. No
I
notes.
really enjoyed when they first enter the tent and they're like, yeah, like all these people died, this and that. And then it's like something about like the ears and the fangs.
Oh,
and
dude.
he tries to like say, "Oh yeah, if you guys step out, you're gonna die."
The wolves have
My-
ears,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
they also have fangs.
Yeah,
Sounds like
and
my
then
guy.
after that, after he calls the bluff, he's like, "I'm so sorry.
You're like,
I wasn't
yeah, he's
gonna do
lying.
anything." I'm like,
Yeah, I was like, dude,
got caught,
Mobius,
bro.
Mobius just like loves to eat up Loki.
But I liked it how
He was-
there was a scene where they're actually just like talking, and then like Loki's like, "Are you even real? Like you were invented by like the what are they called?
the TVA,
No, not
No,
the TVA,
no.
the screen giants or whatever.
Yeah,
The oh my god,
timekeepers.
the timekeepers. You guys were invented
The
by the
timekeepers.
timekeepers. And he's like, "Well, are you real? Like, who
mean,
are you?" Like,
you mean the three magic lizards? That's what he calls them? He's like, you believe in gods, man.
yeah, it's like, who's your dad? I don't
like
know.
they're going against
Laufey.
each
Like,
other.
who's Laufey? Like,
God, it's like
Asgard or Asgard?
he's like, you believe in the god of a sun.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude.
So I think that little existentialism conversation was pretty good.
That was funny. I mean, that was good. That was totally like a Mobius thing to say. Oh, hey, cat. Make sure.
I'm gonna say it. No, I'm kidding.
What are you gonna say?
No, nothing.
But yeah, I mean, like, well, first I wrote a ton of notes on this, but I did like, yeah, definitely like I did not expect to like the relationship of Loki and Mobius as much as I'm enjoying it now. You know, like it's just good. They kind of work off of one another pretty well.
Yeah, but that ending.
Oh man, we'll get there.
We'll get to the ending towards the ending.
Yeah, we don't need
Like
to go
not-
on a
not-
tangent again.
Not the first
Oh, no,
5
no, no,
minutes.
no, no. We're good.
He's gonna spoil the end of the season somehow.
I know.
I like how he has like his moments of, crap.
Oh, of like humanity and like he
Yeah, that
gets all
will
sad
happen.
and stuff and wants to cry, and then he's like, and then when he go, oh, speaking of which, like him wanting to die and all these things, and he's feeling feelings. That's what you mean, right? He's feeling feelings.
No, I meant epiphany. But yeah,
Oh,
feelings.
epiphanies. Well, I guess it would be an epiphany, but I did write a note. I was like, when Loki is looking through all of this paperwork and stuff. Oh my god, hold on, my cat is trying to get up in the window.
He wants to
All
snuggle.
right, there we go. Sorry about that. When Loki is trying to find, it was him and Mobius. They're sitting across from each other. Mobius, they make that gentleman's bet. Hey, who can find the link between this kablooey gum and where Loki's gonna be? So I was like, how the hell did
Should
Loki?
we refer to the second Loki as?
I call the original one Prime. So Prime Loki is
Okay,
the
Prime,
Loki
okay.
we know, and the other one is Renegade Loki.
Original classic Loki? Prime Loki's good.
Prime
But
Loki's original classic.
So like I
But
actually
he's not even
wrote,
the original classic because there's multiple versions
There's
of him.
multiple versions.
Our Loki is dead.
Yeah, our Loki's dead. But I mean,
True.
back to that. So what I wrote is how the hell do you make such a damn jump to conclusions like the one he did when he somehow correlated an Armageddon event with a hiding place for the other Loki?
Well, that's how he thinks, though.
I know, but it's just so it's so obtuse, and I get it.
But
He's like this god of mischief, and that's
no,
his thing, his shtick.
Exactly. Like that's he was thinking, what would I do? Because it is him.
Yeah,
So that makes sense.
but I don't like I don't like. I guess what I'm saying is I don't like how they explained it to us.
It was a little hard exposition. Like,
Yeah.
it was like an Armageddon level, but they made it better because he had to demonstrate it to Mobius.
Yeah, I
I
do like
love
that.
that scene.
But
That stuff was hilarious.
Well, you know what's funny? I feel like that little tangent they took there, I felt like that was like a writing room thing, like where they jumped and Loki made this miraculous, had this miraculous discovery, and then they're like, how do we fill this? And then, bam, they had this like janky scene where they're going in this super tiny set, and Loki's telling these people that Mount Vesuvius was going to go kablammy. Oh, kablooey.
Kablooey
The gum.
the gum.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Did you just realize that right now? Oh my.
No, so kablooey. No, that was just like an accidental, like that was serendipitous right there, man. That was him talking about. Right?
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
see.
you see what I mean, right? You're there.
I thought this was a personal, like you realizing it. I'm like,
No.
I understand now.
No,
I
yeah,
understand now.
There we go. Okay.
I get it.
Oh,
I really enjoyed how he ruined how
just like
how
your ruined
original
podcast?
classic
What?
Loki. You love it. Calm down.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I enjoyed how original classic Loki ruined Mobius's salad. Just to explain the whole thing, he's all like, "It really doesn't matter what happens to your salad, because it's gonna get destroyed anyways." And Mobius like, "Yeah, but like I want to eat it."
I was actually thinking, where did the salad come from? Like, did he go home and bring it?
Yeah.
Like
Why was it in?
And another
dishware?
thing was, I was thinking about, like, why are there so many people here? Like, do they really have like millions of time agents?
Why do
Yeah.
they need?
But
to
there's only apparently 2 like time auditors, and we haven't met the other one yet.
Yeah. It's
So the whole thing is just kind of like,
well, no. I feel like toward the end we get to. I think there was another auditor. Like I think there's more.
there is at
Because-
least one more auditor.
Well, there has to be more. I may be mistaken, but I remember the scene when everything hits the fan there, and those 2 dudes are on the phone. They're like, "This is auditor, blah blah blah," like blah 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 blah. Like this is happening right now. I think that was a room of auditors, or it was just a specific auditor to monitor those variances, I guess.
Yeah, but like the Vesuvius scene, like for some reason, kind of freaked me out, and I think I even had a nightmare about it, where I was like, but the funny thing was, like, I had a nightmare about something like Vesuvius happening, and then
Yeah.
like I had to go back in time and
Maybe-
fix it.
Oh, man.
But I didn't realize it was because I saw Loki until like I was telling someone about it, and I'm like, oh yeah,
Maybe it was a repressed
Oh.
memory in your genes. Oh no, wait, that would have died out. Never mind.
Yeah, you're right.
Ooh, that makes all the sense.
Anyways.
All the sense.
I like that they brought back Casey. And he's like, "It's you, the
Oh,
guy who he
yeah.
took the drink from."
Yeah, remember?
Oh yeah,
From episode
The
1.
dude who said
Time stone
"Here are
guy?
the time stones
Yeah.
or the whatever the I was gonna say hearthstones. Jeez. No, but
So
anyway.
apparently, it's not just me today.
Yeah, man, it's not just you. I was like, but the one thing I was like, and this is gearing toward I guess the middle of the episode. I was like, who didn't see that Loki? Who are we calling this? Other Loki?
Renegade Loki.
Renegade Loki. Okay, we'll stick with that. Who didn't see that Renegade Loki was totally going to do that little hand touch transference thing as they approach, that shopper in that mega store? I was like, come on.
Didn't he need the time stone the last time he did stuff like that? Not the time stone, the mind stone.
Yeah.
But this Loki has different. Oh wait, what if they do have?
What if she has a mind stone?
They
Yeah.
have variant powers. Ooh.
Because she does have different powers, which is really cool.
Are they
I
confirmed?
spoiled it.
Are they
I said
confirmed?
she. What
Are
did
they
you say?
confirmed?
I don't know.
Pulling this out of
Well, she seems to have different powers.
I'm assuming so. She seems smarter, as most women are.
All right.
Well, I did it right. Well, dang, other Loki is a chick.
Yeah, they went Doctor Who on Loki.
Yeah, I was like, come on, man. Come on.
It's an alternate universe. It's bound to happen.
Oh yeah. I was like, this is crazy. One thing too, did you guys notice how when the other Loki touches like that person or whatever, like when he touched that TVA agent and she's sitting on the floor like totally off her rocker and stuff, and then he does the same. She does the same thing to the other main TVA person, and she's also kind of wakes up in this stupor where she's kind of like seen stuff. The only other similar reaction I've seen to that is the Tesseract. Like when the Tesseract touches anybody, they kind of had
So
this.
it could be like the influence from a Mind Stone.
So maybe
Or-
Renegade Loki has a Mind Stone.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
influencing. Also,
Or-
it's
yeah.
funny how she said not everybody survives that.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said that
Oh, did not. Oh yeah.
when the first because Loki he seemed to care about like the
Yeah.
person, and it happened so fast because I had to rewind like the hand or whatever that touched the first guy who got assimilated.
That was.
There's definitely a lot of assimilation going on in this one.
Yeah, that was a lot, and it was to take us out of this moment right here. It was so funny when that big burly white dude got assimilated and just started wiping the floor with Loki. And I was like,
Kind of reminded me of the Hulk.
no, I was like, anybody notice the budget cuts here? It's like he starts.
It's a you took my job guy.
Yeah, like he enters like
You took my
enters the
job!
yeah, well, I mean, Loki enters the Megazord. He's wet, does his little magic trick, and dries off. It's like, why didn't you use more? Then you're like, made for TV,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Well, plus
I don't know
like
if you made that.
plus
bad.
the the Walmart set couldn't have been super
man.
pricey.
Dude, that was total. It looked like it was like Superstore. They're like, hey, that show ended, right? They're like, yeah, let's.
Yeah, the Walmart looked like it was like you saw from outside, it looked like a giant like super building, but you look inside, it looked like an old like
Rinky dink mall that had ceilings way too short for how
barely
big
a
the building
rinky
was.
like a liquor store or something.
I mean, so we didn't hear a door ring.
I don't remember, but have we seen Miss Minutes in the episodes? Or is she just
What?
Who?
the person talking in the beginning, explaining the story?
He was arguing with Miss Minutes when we started talking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Remember in the
Yeah.
cubicle when I said he's arguing with the
Yeah,
cartoon
he's trying
character?
to whack her with a newspaper
No, I just like that it's...
or a multiverse paper, whatever the
that's
hell
right,
it
that's
is.
right. But
We just talked about that like 5 minutes ago.
anyways,
Oh,
no, I'm just surprised that it's Tara Strong.
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
No,
That-
who? Literally, who? Who?
Let me explain.
Okay.
Oh man.
This is Harley Quinn, voice actresses. Harley Quinn's voice actress, the original one from the original classic Batman animated series.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
you lost me on that one, man. I
Joker,
No,
Harley.
yeah, no,
I know what you're saying. I'm pretty sure she has other IMDb credits.
Oh no, I'm just saying like she's a good voice actor. Just,
I mean, yeah. I didn't give it much thought. I like the voice, but
she's done Harley and a bunch of other voices. I'm just saying.
Well,
lot of people are
she's
gonna
a
appreciate
very
that.
talented actress.
She's very well known amongst
Among
voice acting fans.
Who played? Do you know who played Tommy in Rugrats?
oh my god, no. Why are we doing
It's one of
this?
the Rugrats, or yeah, I don't remember the
No,
names,
Chucky.
but I have seen stuff.
Okay.
Yes, it was.
I want to
females.
see how deep this rabbit hole gets with you.
No, I
You
know.
want to know like about
don't even
how
see.
much I know of voice actors?
Give me one more.
Hello,
Give me one more
darkness,
deep cut.
my
Oh
friend.
no,
but
okay.
but
So
we
the
need-
guy who speaks
we
for
need two
Bender
connections.
also speaks for Finn and Jake, for Jake, the dog from Adventure Time, and he also did the Joker in one of the Joker animated movies.
Okay.
John DiMaggio.
Yeah.
He has the John DiMaggio voice. There
All
you
right. So let's pretend this never happened.
go. You asked.
I did.
You asked.
And I really
I delivered.
It was one of those things where,
I shall be delivered.
No, I'm just saying, like,
oh my god.
she's a background character, but, you know, she's pretty cool. That's it.
Oh, back to the magic lizards.
And the other thing I did that I didn't mention in the last one, somehow we're always talking about Owen Wilson, but Tom Hiddleston was also in Midnight in Paris.
Yeah, I know. I just realized that. I was like, I was looking at this going, wait, they're having an exchange in my notes. I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
They've
What a
had these
twist.
before.
Another degree going back to our
So,
first.
dude,
random
you know what's
review.
funny? Like, I just saw this. How Loki says, "You can trust me" or something like that. He's like, how can I trust you? You've stabbed people in the back. He's
I've
like,
literally
never-
seen you backstab people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
like,
like, at least
he's like,
50.
I've never stabbed people in the back. And I wrote it literally. He wrote, "You've literally stabbed people in the back." like 50 times.
Yeah, he's like that's old. That's not original anymore.
I was like, oh my god, dude. But man, I mean, this was enjoyable. I mean, I just like the arc of this episode. It was very this one was it felt more sci-fi, if that makes more sense.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah.
Like it felt X-Files like with all these ports and everything.
It felt like it belonged in this world. This one it did. I think they were a little the characters were a little too cartoonish in the first one,
Yeah.
especially the TVA people.
Yeah, they were a little too tongue in cheek.
You
Too
know,
on the nose.
I'm
Yeah.
like wondering because
What are
Loki's
you
always
wondering?
mischievous.
Yeah. Mischievous?
Yes, that words. But he explains his plan
Yeah.
to
Mobius.
no to renegade Loki,
Yes.
and she doesn't trust him obviously because she's also Loki.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the
So it's
enemy
like,
of my
what
enemy
is
my
that? His
friend.
original plan to go against the
I don't
timekeepers?
know, man.
like
And that- I guess
I
that's
don't I don't believe that.
I guess that's a cool thing. We don't know.
Yeah,
So
like
I'm
you
like,
can't
I'm
really
all
trust
for this not
anything he
knowing.
says.
What if they're all Lokis?
Ooh.
Like all the timekeepers, the lizards, they're all Lokis.
Oh my god.
What if they're all
Lizard
Loki's trying to
people.
get Loki on the right track?
I
We need
don't know.
Rush Limbaugh to yell into the camera.
What?
Lizard people.
Oh, yeah.
They're turning the frog.
Thank you for that one.
Yeah. Said lizard people.
Yes.
But no, I thought it was great. I mean, this episode was super entertaining. I thought it was. I think it started stronger than the first one.
Yes, definitely.
I think it ended way better than the first one.
Yeah, I liked the cliffhanger. So now he's got to like hang out with Renegade Loki
Yeah.
and see what's up with her.
Yeah, it was.
Also, Owen Wilson knew he was going to betray him anyways.
You think?
Yeah.
I actually think he didn't betray him. I actually think
so.
I actually think he's legitimately chasing
Yeah, I think so
Renegade
too.
Loki.
Well,
And
we don't know yet.
And also, where did Renegade Loki send all those time capsule thingies, the resets?
That's right.
That's like, where did they go? Because they caused variants.
They could have went anywhere, really.
Yeah.
She could have just done it at random.
You know what I was saying is I think, like earlier, I think I was
Yeah,
telling
we were
you.
talking about it.
Yeah, I think, what if?
Mm-mm.
Ooh, another thing. It's a real quick one.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
What if she dropped them at all the Armageddon sites?
Bad idea.
Yeah.
This thing turned off because she dropped it off at all the Armageddon sites. They would be destroyed anyway.
Would they though?
Yeah, that's the whole point of the Armageddon sites.
Oh.
If anything, she should have sent them to Dawn of Time sites.
Oh.
That would be catastrophic.
Holy cow, man! This time stuff. It's something else.
Where is this show going?
All right, so we're gonna do letter grade time. So I'm gonna give this one a B minus. It's a good follow up in the Loki series, but I want to know what happens. So we got some time to let it grow.
They got some explaining to do.
Mm-hmm.
I will give it a B, just a flat B, and the reason I will give it that is because it just kept my attention the entire time, and it left me going, "What?" That's it.
You know, that's funny you say that because I also give it a solid B because
Okay.
we know more, but also there's only 4 episodes left.
Yeah, it's a short series. It's only 6.
So it's like this stuff is going to happen fast. The first episode didn't feel as fast. This one felt a little faster. And now we're going to get into like the more juicier stuff.
Juicier stuff. I like it.
Drips.
Mm-hmm. Any other burning notes? Let me see what else I got here.
Let's see. I'm looking at mine right now too. Jose, Mr. Photographic Memory over here, has nothing written down. Also, no.
He wrote down
Hey,
lunch.
the one thing I did like is Mobius, for some reason, has an obsession with jet skis.
Oh yeah, I think I zoned out for like a second. They're on jet skis,
It's
and,
like, who doesn't like jet skis?
and
Those
they're
things are
talking about them
fantastic.
like they don't exist anymore. Which is
Yeah.
the weird thing. Like, remember jet skis? Yeah, jet skis are awesome.
I'm like, that's so random.
But you know what? There was a period in like the late '90s, maybe,
Yeah.
where jet skis were like really popular,
Yeah.
or like everybody wanted one or something.
I mean,
and then people started dying on them
yeah.
for stupid reasons, like oh, I'm gonna run into this boat. You know,
Thank
oh,
God for
look,
traffic lanes on the water. now.
there's a head
Jeez.
bobbing. I'm gonna hit it. Like there were like really dumb people for some reason on jet skis.
Yeah.
And then I ruined it. Remember lawn darts? I'm gonna throw this and catch
dude,
it.
worst invention ever. Yeah, catch it with your head.
Whoa,
I'm gonna block with
lawn dart.
I got the kid again, honey.
How long were
Jeez.
long darts a thing for before they realized it shouldn't be a thing?
probably not even a year. Like
Dude,
that felt
probably a
short-lived.
good decade.
Yeah,
I'd
you know,
say.
you know what else though is switchblades. They still are illegal,
Yeah.
What's
Because
up
they're
with
too cool, man.
right?
They're too cool.
Dangerously cool.
Like every other knife is like not illegal.
Yeah, like I've seen switchblade brass knuckles. Like that is like two cool things in one. Who doesn't want that?
I know, right?
It's like punch and accidentally stab stuff. Oh man. I'm Wolverine from the side.
From the side.
No, it's like
Yeah,
I'll
'cause
never
it
drop
goes
this.
like this, comes right out. But anyway, that's my grade. B.
Okay.
Watch it, just like the first one.
So I got a B minus. We got a B, two Bs,
2 B's.
two Bs. I
Buzz
guess
buzz.
two B, not to be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be two B. All right. Well, I think that's our discussion here for Loki season 1, episode 2.
Oh yeah.
We will be back. I don't know how often I'm releasing these things, but we will be back with another episode, another review, another spoiler review, another podcast, another YouTube video. Who knows? But maybe it'll be a new location. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will be
Maybe it'll be in a clubhouse.
Maybe it will be umbrellas next time. I
Maybe
don't-
we'll be in cars talking to each other through a mic
You know what?
or whatever.
That would be cool.
If we went on a road trip and did like 2 of them in each
Oh,
way,
man.
and then did one in like a Las Vegas hotel room or something.
That'd be crazy.
Wait, what if we like go through drive-throughs and we're just eating and talking?
No, man.
Coffees and
That's
cars.
High
Food.
quality
Food.
mics.
All right. Well, anyway, I'm your host, Mark Rubalcott. Once again, we will catch you next time. In 3D. All right. I'll go ahead and stop.